Hello, everybody, again, and welcome to another episode of Stock Talk. I am your host, Mike, and with me is the one, the famous martial artist, Kage.
Hi there.
Kage, what's going on?
Just a interesting morning.
Yes, we have some news with NSAV that Douglas, one of our listeners, wants us to bring up. So we're going to cover into some of that. There's two different articles from Yahoo. First was last week, if some people missed it, because the NSAV had some news. Now, I know some of you guys are thinking that, hey, NSAV might be down. We'll turn that frown upside down because there could be a good buy point here, some point where you need to investigate to look into because it's simply too cheap right now. So we're gonna tell you a couple things right here. It looks like NSAV announced a partnership for crowdfunding platform RealTize for NSAV native token. So basically what this means is that Jerry Lee, the CEO of RealTize, said, "We're extremely impressed with the NSAV team. They're professional and very efficient. This hardworking opportunity is designed art. We're piecing together with the NSAV team going forward there, Kage. They cannot wait for the completion of the token project. They'd like to thank Silver Bear Capital for introducing the new alliance partnership to them." It looks like Dato Sari Desmond Lim, Intro CEO of Senior Vice President of Crypto Operations for NSAV and Capital Bear partnered, stated, "We're thrilled to develop a long-term alliance with RealTize, and one of the visions NSAV is go ahead to the curves of regular digital asset arena for authorities are becoming more and more concerned about blockchain and the crypto environment." Why did they partner with them? Well, it's an all-in-one platform that helps real estate, eco-technology, and startup issuers raise capital. They will collaborate a variety of industries and will help companies raise capital through effective diligence and client onboarding processes. They're building the next generation digital asset to participate in digital asset investment. Now, with this there, Kage, we already know what NSAV does, but because we cover it and things like that. But with some of our personal real estate clients that we know, I do know that they own cryptocurrency, and I know that they are using that and obviously putting it in their little piggy bank and have made money from it. What say you, Kage, as far as with this partnership that I just talked about?
I think this partnership sounds really promising.
Mm-hmm.
We've yet to really see what becomes of it, but
Yeah.
it looks pretty promising for a lot of traders who want to diversify their portfolio.
And for some of you that are out there saying that this stock it's falling, it's done for, we're in the threes, blah blah blah, we're down, it's down, things like that. You got to remember that you're coming into the Christmas holiday, things like that, and remember what happened last year with crypto. After, as soon as they go out with the print machine, everything else on the crypto end turns to green. What do you got on your end from Yahoo Finance with the plug that you have?
It looks like after the recent trend-setting accomplishments by Uniswap, NSAV management believes it now is the perfect time to launch its DEX native token Uniswap,
Okay.
the globe's largest decentralized cryptocurrency exchange. Had its native token hit $140 in market capitalization only 7 hours after its launch.
So, Kage, why do you think it's important that they're getting involved in the decentralization aspect of this?
Well, because we know that money is fluid and usually unstable, depending on where it's being moved to and from.
Mm-hmm.
Having it be decentralized from other systems that might affect its price point usually means that it'll be more stable, and usually there will be wealth there.
Also, the NSAV native token will be using the OKEX chain protocol, OKEX, and there's a link there on Yahoo Finance for that. This exchange ranks third in terms of 24-hour trading volume for decentralized cryptocurrency exchanges. The NSBC is a utility token whose primary functions are to yield farming and staking, plus a variety of additional functions in order to ensure the highest standards are achieved. The NSBC token is being developed in cooperation with Realties LLC, which we brought up just a second ago. The recent trend-setting accomplishments by Uniswap NSAV Management believes the perfect time to launch DEX native token Uniswap, the world's largest decentralized cryptocurrency exchange. UNI reached a market capitalization over $15 billion and new all-time high. So there you have it with that. What do you have to say about that?
I have to say it sounds pretty good overall. Like, if you want to get into cryptocurrencies and know what you want to do with it, as far as the exchange is concerned, this would probably be a good way to do it.
And like we said before, they think they're going to control one thing. Things are just going to keep on changing, and they're going to find a way around something else and something else and something else. It's not going to stop, but it's not going to change, and that's what we've been saying all the time. So I guess that's why one of our videos, our ads are limited. I wonder why that was. I wonder if that was just because we said something that possibly the powers that be don't want us to say. Because we're always keeping you on the edge on the program, if you know what I mean there, Kage.
Yeah.
We try to...
Always on the edge is where most people feel alive and feel empowered.
Yeah,
it is hard. It's hard.
Maybe because we talk the truth as far as that things are not going to go well when you have a printing machine going over and over. But I'm just a conspiracy theorist. You know what I'm saying? I just throw out conspiracy. You know, wherever I'm at. You know, so who knows? Well, we'll go into it looks like Dato Desmond, the interim CEO, Senior Vice President, he stated that we're delighted to announce the private sale of the NSAV DEX token, native token. Is our intention not to release too many tokens to the private round. The launch marks another milestone for NSAV ecosystem and furthers their commitment to provide a digital blockchain platform to the community. With that, what I'm going to leave, guys, is just that if you missed out on crypto, if you missed out on Shiba, if you missed out on Lion, if you missed out on Moon, Planet, whatever you want to call it, your chances now, and some of the traders who have dumped the stock, NSAV, it's worth your look to check out what they're doing. And like I said, Kagi, this thing is simply too cheap to not take a look at and to investigate and see where you want to be. You got anything to add at all about the NSAV news?
I don't really have anything else. Do you want to look into what the real traders are saying about it?
Yeah, we could dive into that. Go into NSAV. Obviously, you're going to get bulls and bears, but let's just see is there any relevant comments that are on Stockwitz about NSAV right now?
A lot of people are interested with the foundation of it all. Like one says, not one share sold. That being said, so many set themselves up for disappointment by having unrealistic high expectations every weekend without any big news.
Yeah. Yep.
Can't wait for Monday at 9:30 a.m. messages. Why? The foundation is being poured, but the building hasn't even been started yet. Until Crypto Desk is announced, or 51% of BW is announced, or some other good news, the only ones enjoying Mondays are the flippers, and they are having themselves a grand old time. We will get there, but keep expectations realistic.
Yeah, they're just going to get there. They're just going to get there on the 3s, and then they're going to dump at the 5s and 6s again. We see this all the time. We saw it when it went up to 7. We saw it when it went up to 11. And they pooped out and they dived off. But you got to lock into profits. But when you're going back and forth, you just get in when you feel like it's right for you. I would get in on the cheap when it's cheap. I wouldn't get in when people are talking about or promoting it. But I'm telling you that there is going to be a possibility that when the printing machine, which is already being rolled out, it's recordly being printed, that you're going to see some movement, obviously, possibly around the same time. Look at the pattern history of this stock and check out the patterns of it. And then base your trades on that too. Look at the pattern trading on it. You got anything to add?
No, the pattern trading itself looks pretty stable overall.
Except for last year.
The last few months, like September, November.
Except for last year. Except last year around February, we were up to 11, then it dumped. So.
But yeah, if you want to get on the tape, like now is one of the times to really do it.
Yeah, so just take a look, investigate it, check it out. I've got nothing else to add to it. I guess we'll go on to the chocolate stock and check out what Charlie and the Chocolate Factory's got going on. What do you think?
Okay, let's dig in.
Okay, let's dig in. The next stock we're going to talk about is HCMC. HCMC, last tick was 0.005. As you can see, year-to-date history on the chart, same pattern as a lot of these. It was up in the decent range there, and then it went completely to pot. Now we're back trending again on Yahoo's top most talked about stocks, and we'll go into why they're talking about it. Looks like what they do is they're holding a company that focuses on providing consumers with healthy daily choices, respect to nutrition and lifestyle alternatives. It operates through the following segments: grocery and vapor. The grocery segment produces fresh produce, bulk items, vitamins, supplements. That's huge in itself with the supplements there, Kage. Just because if they're putting out decent supplements, they're going to move, especially vitamins and vitamin supplements, anything with like C, as long as they're actually getting manufactured here and not somewhere else. They're packaging groceries, meat and seafood, deli, baked goods, dairy products, frozen foods, health and beauty products, natural household items. The vapor segment includes e-fluids, vaporizers, related products. The company was founded by Jeffrey Elliott Holdman in 1985 and headquartered in Hollywood, Florida. So it's in a free state. That's the first thing there. What say you so far of what you've seen about this?
So far, what I've seen with this one, most of the people on StockWits are saying bullish. Wondering what the occasion is for a Green Day.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So covering as far as why you dig into there of anything that highlights out of there, it looks like the healthy choices expands past the healthy eating. They have 6 owned vape stores across Florida. They offer smokers an alternative to the traditional cigarettes, which it's good for a gradual step down phase if you're smoking a lot of stuff and you're trying to quit and everything. That is a good alternative there, but not one of the best ones long term. But you do what you do, and it's your business. I'm not telling you what to do. Through its vape store brands, including the Vape Store and Grab Bag locations, the vape stores provide endless selection of industry best vaping hardware, e-liquids, giving our consumers a way to get to nicotine without smoke, tar, ash, or carbon monoxide found in traditional cigarettes. And like I said, it's a gradual step down phase. They're constantly looking into expand areas that provide amazing products, promote better choices in one's lifestyle. HCMC is positioning itself a leader for healthy living. You are what you eat, so be natural. That is their motto there, Kage. What else do you got from the real traders there?
There's been a couple of bears in there that I've seen. What
are the bears actually saying? I'm just curious.
This turd used to be pink exempt.
Could you repeat that?
Says,
could you repeat that? So this is for anybody that's planning on getting into this and they're not sure if they should. That's what we cover on here, okay? We cover everything as far. We're not cooler carriers for this company. That's all I'm saying. So if I better not get accused of that. But what I am saying is he's going to read a comment from there just to show you. We're going to show you the negative, and then we're going to show you the positive. What do you got for negative on this? On the negative comment?
This one says this turd used to be pink exempt.
There you go.
But some of the bullish ones. It's like there's a picture of this one. My attitude on top, just wish there was a billion more like me. And it's got a picture of a bull mining it toward a diamond mine, and bear's just about to break through to the diamonds and everything, and then he just turns around and heads back.
Well, let me tell you an interesting story about this company. So the last company we talked about was NSAV, and if you're just tuning into this because you're listening to the Healthy Choices part of the show, NSAV used to be a vapor / like marijuana kind of company, like a pot stock, and then it changed to something else. It wasn't in crypto first when I first bought it. So just an FYI. So these companies constantly change and they go into new things and get into new investments. So with it, he could have spent something onto it, or he just completely could be in that, he's just going to hold because it is what it is and he's already in already. So that's just his take. What else you got?
One says, OMG, it went up to 0.0005 for 0.0005 seconds.
There you go. At least he's being honest, though. Sometimes, hey guys, I've been saying this on the show for the longest time. If you haven't been listening, sometimes it's good to take your L and just admit that you're taking an L. It's okay. It's okay to take an L on the show, and it's okay to admit you screwed up. Okay, that's part of growing up as freaking all through life. I'm not talking about when you're a kid. I'm talking about through life. You're always learning something, but it's always good to take your L. So most recently, the company formed a wholly subsidy-owned HCMC Intellectual Property Holdings. The subsidy will own the patents, trademarks, and other intellectual property of HCMC and will utilize the company's attempt to monetize its intellectual property. They also Healthy Choice Markets. That's another asset which they have there, which we already covered, where they do the free trade coffee, the organics. That one's out of Melbourne, Florida. And then they have the Vitamin Store. You ever been to the vitaminstore.com?
Yeah, I've been in there.
Okay,
a few times anyway.
The vitaminstore.com is your leading online source for leading products for the natural vitamins. So he was there for a virtual experience and the health and beauty and care for the healthy living. Back with 30 years of combining experience in the healthy nutrition industry, they provide customers with the only best products and try their natural offerings for Adz Naturals brands at the top of the national brands in the industry. And I said national 3 times because I decided to. Kage, there's also your favorite, the Vape Store. I'm sure Dusky would like that one, right?
Probably.
Yeah, Dusky would go to the vape stores across Florida. The Vape Store has clear foothold in an ever-growing e-cigarette market. The Vape Store is made up of regionally branded cigarettes and hardware brands and endless assortments of premium house e-liquids. They also have Q-Cup. No, not the other kind of Q, but the Q-Cup. Not Q-Card either. He's busy sleeping right now. But Q-Cup is a patent quartz delivery system in your concentrate. Vape off quartz, not off the metal. When paired with the Q unit, the premium vaporizer is perfect for a dab rig on the go. Engineered to optimize your Q-Cup vaporing experience, maximize the number of dab heads. So there you go for that. As going into their business strategy, they're attempting to expand and monetize the patent suite, operate potentially and expand 4 health and vitamin stores. They're also potentially going to try to expand to 6 retail vapor shops and seek out new accelerative business lines with its healthy mission, healthier choices to add to the portfolio. So not only are they going to help you with the pot side, or the vape side, but they're also going to help you with the healthy food eating. What do you think of that, there, Kage?
I think it's good.
Yeah.
Being healthy in both mind and body is a good thing.
Yeah, and once in a while have a vape cigarette,
Well, yeah.
I'm just kidding. I don't even smoke, dude, and I just freaking goof it around, dude. So anyway, we're going to go on to the Alphabet News, check out and see what the parrots are saying on that. Hopefully they don't have any hate in their heart like they always do, but we'll go and check it out and see what the goofballs are saying. Hey, looks like there, Kage, we got Healthier Choices Management Corporation third quarter 2021 financial results. That's why we might see some news pop in here. Looks like this plug was on November 15th at 2:30. It said they delivered increased profit, resulting in a 19% reduction in operating loss over the year. It's pretty decent, McGeese, huh? It looks like the financial results for the 3-month period ended September 30th, 2021, and year to 9-month period from September 30th, 2021. The gross profit operations increased approximately $14,000 for the first 3-month period, and September 30th, 2020, announcing a $1.38 million compared to $1.36 million for the same period last year. For the 9-month period ended September 30th, 2021, gross profit amount of $4.33 million versus the $4.44 million the second period last year, a decrease of $113,000. Net loss continued for operations for 3-month period ended September 30th, 2021, improved approximately $251,000 or 19% for the same period last year. It looks like the chairman, chef, just kidding, that's the chief executive officer from HCMC, said, "We had a solid third quarter, very pleased with our margin performance and execution across the business. This was a significant achievement for HCMC as it challenging the supply chain environment." So he made a profit versus with the supply chain. Now, some of that, I believe personally that that's self-inflicted, just because there's no reason why they keep on having to have what they have, but we keep on playing this game, and we can all do stuff, but let's be honest with ourselves, we can get stuff moving again. Everybody else is. So, what say you?
Yeah, just a little growth here and there, it looks like.
It was good to see that. Hey, guess what, though? It was good to see that the basketballs showed up last week, even though they were ordered in May. One of you will be getting one of those for Christmas. So it's just a matter of when I decide to draw and to see if I can make that package to the holidays. You'll be getting a Molten size 7 basketball. So watch some shows to make sure that you could be getting that gift, or you could be getting some Niagara chocolates. We're going to be throwing in some of those possibly too. You could have whatever flavor you like. There, Kage. Looks like we got the profit lines right on the numbers from what they've talked about. That's the tables from the consolidated balance sheets for the period of September 30th, 2021 and December 31st, 2020. Obviously, they're being affected by the supply chains, but hey, they're making a profit during Q-Card's great supply chain, which is self-inflicted, like I said, because you shouldn't be having any of this. Hey guys, this one's another one that's popular. It's showing up on promotion lists, so proceed with caution, just like the other two. But they're all risky. All stocks are risky. The prices are subject to change. So yeah, there's your disclaimer for the day. So just don't go out and say, "Hey, I bought this and I lost my shirt," because you should be doing fake paper trading money before you actually trade real money if you can't afford to lose it. But anyway, that's for trading for dummies and things like that. But we're here to help. Next stock we have is VIZC, Vizconnect Inc. Last tick was 0.0015. Going on to your chart, well, it's all over the place because it's a pink sheet. Going into what would you say they do here, let's go on to the website, About Us. Vizconnect is based in Massachusetts. Kage, it looks like they're helping companies around the world provide first-class action development consulting. Their business model aims to increase shareholder value through real estate acquisition, equity building, debt removal. We need a lot of that for sure. Good thing they're doing that. Revenue generation, acquiring assets through issuance of preferred stock. Their talented, experienced team is driven to help customers increase value by maximizing capabilities, improving shareholder performance, profitability, increase cost efficiency, simplify strategy, and management team. They seek to make positive impact to businesses, communities by leveraging creative acquisition strategies and innovative business concepts, and promote rapid growth market to shareholders. What do you got so far with these guys in the real estate team there?
It looks like the people who are doing this and trading with it.
What do you want, stock with, or where are you at?
Intends to provide news releases in the coming weeks and months as it executes its new business plan and expects to be in quarterly confidence calls.
Just don't get caught up in the noise, guys, if they go and talk about stuff, because that's a cue that some people be like, "Oh, I better load up because the news is coming out." Signal, not noise.
One says, Mr. Philosopher says, VIZC. Those who know are buying now and holding. A nice lesson is to wait for the bottoms. You buy high, you go bye-bye.
Yeah, he's not wrong. That's the thing, is you're playing with the buy high. If you don't have, you're basically losing money that you can't lose. So it looks like Paul Coolene, he's the president. If I spelt his name wrong or said his name wrong, I'm sorry, but he's president CEO. He has over 20 years experience in credit, interdealer broker in the bond market. Paul has started his Wall Street career in 1987 in ICAP in New York City, and in the U.S. government bond market has helped build a successful treasury bill desk until 2003. Paul moved his family to Maine and bought a restaurant in the Mid-Coast region. After renovating staffing management and business for 3 years, he sold his property and business and re-entered the bond market back in New York. While in New York, we're not going to read all of his stuff, but you know who he is. Then you have Ed Carroll, the founder. Looks like he's in New England. So these guys look like they're tight knit with Washington, is what I've got here so far on Vizconnect. That's just going to be my take here. You got what they do here. They're committed to investing in real estate assets, new technologies, incubate startup companies. So they're providing the capital while providing a substantial return to investors, leveraging exit strategies, strategic alliance, newly structured capital resources, while improving infrastructure. Did you guys hear that? Infrastructure. Will connect to invest growing areas of technology and real estate, as well as strong consulting services arms. So what do you got on more news on this one?
News for this one. I'm just seeing people saying, did news come out this thing went bankrupt and nobody told me? Give me 2 stocks and I'll pick the one that heads for a 3-month low.
That is funny. We also have Vizconnect emerges from dormancy to partner with high potential, high growth companies. This is out of Portland, Maine, November 22nd. Many smaller, very successful companies have great potential for growth. Consider the public markets out of reach and too difficult to access, says CEO Paul Coolin. Business model to take positions in private held companies in order to add shareholders value over time. Management believes the new model is successfully implemented by Vizconnect to build a portfolio of various businesses and technologies, emerging markets that are looking for alternative means of investment capital to grow. Vizconnect intends to provide news releases in the coming weeks and months and executes to new business plans and expects to begin the quarterly conference calls. While having been dormant for some time, did he copy that? I think he copied that. I think he copied that from the freaking article. What do you think?
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bam. So, while they've been dormant for quite a time, so we have dormant and we have copying, and then we have infrastructure. Put those together and see what riddle you got. Their pivot to the new direction, says Mr. Coolin. They're very excited about the future of the company. Are they excited because their portfolio of services, which we already went into, they want to help maximizing existing capabilities, shareholder performance, and profitability, increase cost-effective strategy. They also file a pink sheet and announce the new direction. We have that. Let's see here. To do that, let's see what else we got. Hey, this is from a month ago from Microcap Daily. Did you see that plug there? So it looks like Vizconnect makes a major move and player goes pink current and implements acquisition strategy. It says they're making a tidy run up the charts in recent months with the acceleration since the company went pink. There's a spell check there messed up on there. Since the current month, the stock has quickly gained traction among cap investors and are starting to attract some big players. Currently under the heavy accumulation, VIZC is looking to break out its current trading range with a blaze path along the lines of Tesoro and Enzolytics and break out for the whole new dimension. VIZC is a blue sky breakout look to break into Copperland. The stock is quickly building a large growing investor base. So there's that on there. They're excited at the current levels of trading, a total market valuation of $11 million, rising quick as new investors jump on board. So I think that's where you saw your jump from this plug pump. You know where we saw on the chart where it took a jump there. Yeah, that's where you saw that one, because it says the company was founded by Ed Carroll. Ed has appeared on local television newscasts in Boston and New England. He has lots of clam chowder with the CBS Evening News people. And no, I'm just kidding. I just made that up. Yeah. He's having coffee, donuts, and they talked about people, service, and profit when they were at FedEx. No? So what do you got to say about Ed there in Boston?
Kind of lackluster, I guess.
We'll just have to see how it plays out. Well, at least when Microcap Daily went out, a bunch of people went and bought, and then it dumped off and hit back to where we are now. So we'll await the news. I mean, what else you got on Stockwitz about this one? Because the website doesn't tell me much, and going on the news plugs here, I mean, I could go through 5 pages, I guess.
Let's see.
this is gold at this level. Easy 20% gains from here. Rest of the OTC is turning the corner. Easiest money ever, says Pineapple AF.
Why does he think it's the easiest money made possible? I wonder what he's got cooking. He didn't throw anything why he thinks that, or no?
No. Let's see. VIZC sends signals diverging into buys across 15M to 4H charts, while the 12 and 48H charts are showing a solid buy signal. Looking forward to more people noticing this uptrend and the subsequent surge.
No, it might be more of an uptrend. It's just the news is getting colder here as I go through the pages, colder than the hot chocolate I'm drinking. So you know where that's going. You know what I'm saying?
One of these guys says, VIZC says, "Where is the green?"
Yeah. I think people have been waiting for that for a long time. So, but with a pink sheet, dude, you could be waiting years and years. I can't. How many years did I tell you I waited for NSAV? Probably like 10, maybe 8 or 10, somewhere like that. People will go crazy when they're like, "You had that long?" I was like, "Yeah," and it just popped. Some people thought that was a Reddit thing and it was gonna like go away, but it hasn't, because crypto processing and tokens not going away, guys. Sorry, Janet. Didn't mean to break your heart on that one, but it's not gonna go away. Anyways, I'm about done with any of this. I've got no free crap to talk about or give away right now, but what else do you got?
I don't really have anything else. You want to call it a night?
I think we will. So tomorrow, unless anybody's got any other stocks they want to talk about, I know our friends at Advise Analytics have been hitting up the page, and they want us to talk about some of these pharmaceuticals that they have. So we're going to possibly go into higher dollars and talk about some of their stocks tomorrow from the Facebook page there, Kage. So we'll, if you haven't joined the Facebook page, join in, look at it, because we'll probably be analyzing those tomorrow and see where we're at. So don't make it a dog show. And what else do you got to add?
I don't have anything else to add. So good night, everyone.
Good night now.